Welcome to our 5 on 5. Pleased to be joined today by Sam Engel. He's the CEO and Executive Director of Medford nonprofit Rogue Retreat. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
So, fourth week with the organization. You were with All Care before. What's the similarities between the organizations, or at least in the duties that you have?
The jobs are very different, but I get to work with a lot of the same community partners and pick up some of the projects and work that I've been doing before with All Care, which is fantastic.
What are the biggest challenges facing Rogue Retreat in this new year?
Some of the big challenges are same very old challenges. There are a lot of folks that need a lot of help, and Rogue Retreat's in a good position to do that, both as an organization and also with good, strong community partners.
How many of the people that the organization encounters want help? Could you even ballpark a percentage on that?
We've got about 500 to 550 people who are in our various programs on any given night. All of those people choose to be in the programs. Those are all people who want help. We also have a very long waiting list. One of our programs, unfortunately, is waitlisted out beyond the year. So we encounter a lot of people who really want help, really want to make next steps in their lives, and are really hoping to be able to turn around the problems that they have, whether those are substance use, simply financial, or something else.
Medford opened its navigation center, and I know they're constantly bringing in new services and hoping to expand on that, I believe, this spring. How has that helped the homeless situation just here in the Medford area?
Well, the navigation center has provided 68 sort of general population beds. They're dormitory style. We have another 5 family rooms upstairs. And so we've got anywhere from 75 to 100 people that are off the streets on any given night because of the navigation center. It's a great first step for a lot of people to take while they're waiting to get into more stable housing or a different type of transitional housing that's better for them. Some folks are waiting to get into the 90-day inpatient drug and alcohol treatment programs, but it's been a tremendous change for people. It gives people a place to sleep and recover, good meals served every day, case management services, and it gives people a place. It gives people a place to. It gives people a place to do a lot of things.
Sure, yeah, to call temporary home, and certainly in these cold winter nights, that's vital. Of course, we don't want anyone hurt outside.
It's difficult to summarize it, but one of the things that's great about the navigation center. First off, just the beds. Then we have. La Clinica comes in once a week to deliver services as well, medical services for folks who need those and behavioral health services. And we're still waiting for the full navigation portion to open, and that's being done with Columbia Care. Of course, City of Medford owns all of the property itself and is a very strong partner in getting all of those pieces coordinated. One of the bottlenecks we're running into is that it's just really hard to find places for folks to transition to next, because almost all of the programs that people are eligible for also have wait lists.
Right. Okay, well, we can talk more about that. I know there's other Rogue Retreat facilities, and we're going to take a quick break, though. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Sam Engel from Rogue Retreat. I think we ended talk about Medford and its navigation center. I know All Care, where you were previously, has been involved, or the foundation has been involved with Grants Pass and trying to get something going for the homeless there. Is that something Rogue Retreat is potentially involved with?
Rogue Retreat is not involved in the programs in Grants Pass directly anymore, but in my prior role I got to help work with Rogue Retreat and UCAN on making sure that those programs were transitioned pretty seamlessly from one service agency to another, so that the folks who were housed and the staff that was there got to continue living and then working in those programs.
And you know, we talked about you're being new to the position. It's been a busy 8 months for the organization, for the nonprofit. A lot of concerns, at least last year, about the finances and also restructuring. Has some of that public money, I believe it was public money, been paid to the organization to get on a stable financial footing?
We're in a much better position than we were last year at this time, and certainly last year over the summer. And just continuing to get better, looking at grant opportunities, working with funders. The City of Medford has been very, very generous, both in terms of land and buildings, but also in funding to make things work. And we have a great team internally who's helping to identify grants and revenue and other ways that we can be very successful as we move forwards. So
you have a campground on Biddle. I believe the Hope Village is in West Medford. There's also, you know, the campground potentially on West McAndrews. What's the timeline for that other property?
We're hoping to begin some of the initial work this summer, and then looking to do a big push for transition towards the end of the year. And fingers crossed, we get to do the first phase of moving campgrounds 1 and 2 off of Biddle over to that West McAndrews site by the end of the year.
Okay. Well, busy times, and I know
Busy-
obviously you're
busy
very
times.
busy indeed too. Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.